showing us what he can do here in the dry today.
Absolutely superb stuff, isn't it? And Marco, he's had a similar progression down the hill. Ega Pratama leads.
Personal best last time around for the Santander rider, by far the quickest rider on track actually.
He's gone back to 7th place. Bennett Fernandez was up to 5th. But look at that Frate. Will Brian Iriarte show the opposition just how good he is on the brakes? He does.
Half a second quicker than everybody else that time around, pretty well.
They fan out across the track. Who's late? Abreast and up the inside. Just talking about it was Bennett Fernandez, but of course it really isn't. And doesn't take the lead this time. And Ramadiva has a track limits warning. To the brakes. Iriarte is really good into the left-hander at the bottom of the hill. That's where overtaking opportunity into the left-hander. Climbing the hill now. Go across the...
Yeah, he will not want to go on the green anymore then in towards the closing laps as Morelli died.
He passed Ramadiva to win yesterday, and he's absolutely superb. And at the top, sweeping through there all the way in fourth gear. They flick it into 5th as they go
up the inside of Iriarte again. Two riders really at the top.
It's so crucial, but he's lost now the lead to the number 17, the white helmeted Yaroslav Karpuk downhill, and the 32 takes the lead.
Takes the lead at the waterfall. That came, but Veda Pratama starting to get away from it, Peter. He's got a couple of bike lengths.
Pushin. He comes alongside it side by side, Iriarte and Karpushin now.
That is extremely impressive. Not many people can say that in their careers.
No, indeed. Superb stuff.
Quarter of a second ahead of them. Will it last into these last 2 laps that we have?
Just 8 laps remaining. We've gone past half distance. Absolutely super confident doing it, didn't he? So it is Ramadiva. Yes,
in Rookies Cup action. Mitani up into 4th position at the first turn then. So it's... Well, this leading group now has become about 17 riders worth.
Second place man now in the lead.
And look at the size of this. All on for the final 2 laps then.
So there's the white helmeted Karpushin. He's dropped back to...
The only riders not in it are Mon and Yane and Danish at the moment then. This group then, Peter, then. As they cross the line, how many will we have in this leading group now? It will be...
About 6th place. It's now really a test of Brian Iriarte again. Can he respond to...
So it's in a massive leading group compared to the sort of lap times. 14 riders basically in this lead group now. 14. So every...
They go down, they go!
They're down! Morelli and Iriarte! Both of them! Goodness me! They're putting in qualifying and things though. This is sort of lap times that we were seeing in free practice. 2 body would just about get a point. Ramersdorfer a second adrift in that second chasing. Hey, that's blown the championship wide open again! Actually, Peter,
with the worn tyres.
Exactly.
Yeah, with the worn tyres which they use for
group. Well, what a race we have on here with 12 laps to go.
Right, and Brian White.
I'm in shock.
Absolutely, they just both wanted the same bit of road there. Free practices
qualifying
1 and 2.
A 1:28.0 from Karpushin.
And yesterday, passing Ramadiva just at the end of the race, but in a way, you know, it was all. Obviously, there wasn't room.
Goodness
me! See the
look
replay.
at this.
So changed direction.
So, yes, the tyres distinctly a bit more worn now.
Yes, indeed. Most the moral winner I felt of the race yesterday did so much leading, didn't he?
Yeah, they've got a technical problem. It's wide, and Morelli says, "Yep, I love that," but then.
Yeah, and then Brian is turning back. Okay, there he is, talking of Karpushin, the pole man. There he is heading the pack. And
about Ramersdorfer pulling out of the race, he pulled off at turn 1, unfortunately, banging his machine. He's
back to get online.
And Morelli's lost
running
the front.
wide. Yeah.
Well, it's all on there, Peter. Look.
Brian Iriarte in 2nd place. And you know, it may well be that we've just
fallen down the order, so something not right there for him, unfortunately. He is out of the race, the Austrian. We've got Pratama out the front. He's run away with it. It's going to be 3 wins.
He's got to pause, calm and nerves a little bit and wait to see how it unfolds at the end of the race. Right, Ramadiva. leading as he did yesterday.
From 4, should he keep it on the road? And Mitani on course for a debut.
Oh, down the waterfall. Marco Morelli takes into 3rd place there. Picks up the slipstream. And there is the number 5 of Leo Ramastorfo pulling off the track.
Podium in Rookies Cup, could he be? But it looks like Karpushin is going to try and take it from
Whoa,
goodness me.
You can't name it. Most unfortunate, very, very rare technical difficulties with the KTMs. They are so
chains come on him as well.
Can Veda Pratama really win 3 races out of 4? If calm your nerves, Benyat Fernandez on the number 7 sweeps up the inside, briefly takes the lead. Broken. Change broken.
Ah, dearie me. Gutted an 8.
Yeah. If you like, after the double in Mugello here, with just 2 laps remaining, it'll be the last lap as they go. But, well, who's in front? I can't tell you who's in front. Right, it is still number 7, Benyat. So, the 32 of Ramadipa has gone to the start and finish now. Starting the last lap, he has a superb advantage, 1 second.
Goodness me, just there was a variety of lines there, wasn't there? I mean, this is the case that we're seeing now, Peter. Is
the advantage. But there's the yellow helmet of Gonzalez up the inside. It's
Karpushin.
He has over the rest of the pack, and he has to defend that absolutely superbly. He's well capable.
Riders not wanting to lead potentially. I mean, it's getting very messy now. It's as if a lot of them, they don't really want to.
On the white helmet, Karpushin takes 2nd place.
Karpushin pushing them out the way.
Below it.
4 abreast in towards turn 1. Mitani leaves it as late as he possibly can. The lead coming down the start and finish straight. They want to be the ones doing the dive bombing, not the ones getting dive bombed. And it was Ramadipa doing the big good stuff from the Kyrgyzstani riders. Ramadipa still leads the way into the final corner then. Look deeper up the inside. Indonesia could have 2 riders on the podium here today, Peter. It's absolutely all. He's dive bombing them all. But it's going to be Morelli who goes through the front, and that is Guillaume Plonk going. Look at this enormous leading group, Peter. It's Rookies Cup in its most classic on for it.
And surely the guys behind are going to muck each other up, and Veda's just got a clear road ahead of him.
Getting all crossed up. It's Morelli leading the way from Ramadipa in 2nd place now. 4.
It is, isn't it? Such a totally different race today. Ramadipa, as we say, just has to put in that perfect lap, as he did in Italy, and he knows he can do it. He probably...
That is why then they don't want to be the one that's getting dive bombed into turn 1, so we are seeing more silly...
The confidence that he got from that superb ride into 2nd place yesterday. He slots in behind. Doesn't know that he's got just an advantage unless he sees, of course, one of the TV screens around the track. And
sort of antics in the penultimate corners.
There's another, a thinker we haven't talked too much about. I think it's back in Karpushin has bounced back with the confidence that he has, taking pole position. A lot of the riders do that. They look up at the TV screens, and then he'll know exactly how it's going. It's 1 second. In 11th place is the 54 of Veda Pratama, and I can just imagine he is the sort of guy who's